There we go. Good afternoon, guys and girls. Sorry, I am a few minutes late. I'm trying if you are still listening. I'm just a bit late. A couple of things happened. You know, I had this stream scheduled for like half an hour earlier. Then my wife wasn't home. I had to wait for her to come around. Then she came a bit late. Then we had lunch. Then I'm trying to get hold of my son because he's on this road trip thing. And I just got hold of him, so everything kind of just went wonky here at the very end. But I'm glad I'm with you guys, and to everyone else I haven't said hello to, Geert and Andy, guys, welcome. I'm going to call this a repositioning flight, just to get my aircraft in position for 1600. What's it, 1640 Zulu. I need to depart Rovaniemi again. So I thought, you know what, I didn't do a stream this morning. I'm going to fly into the airport, and then later on when I do the next stream, I'm already positioned there and everything is fine, you know. So that's the plan. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon for me. I'm not going to rush it. I'm in absolutely no rush. So I'm going to take my time. If you guys enjoy it, you know, you're always welcome for the ride to come with, and talk with me in between, you know, share some stories, ask questions, give some feedback on the aircraft, whatever you want to do, and then we take it as it happens, you know, as it comes. And you know, just spare a thought for these guys staying in this area of the world. Man, I would hate to get sunset this early in the day already. Look at that. Anyway, I think the closer we get to middle winter, it's going to be even worse for these guys. But I mean, I'd love to experience it once, you know, just go have a look, see what it's like. But I wouldn't be able to live in a place like that. Now, also having said that, here at the southern tip of Africa, it is blooming hot today, man. Oh my goodness. I've got the fan full blast on me. You're probably going to hear it, or it's going to trigger the mic to go open and close many times. So if it's a problem, please just tell me, and I'll go to push to talk. But otherwise, I'm just thankful I've got it. Okay, so I'm going to fly 6.4, and from the word go, I want to mention to you, I've seen a couple of complaints on Facebook. It's the only place I really paid attention to today, so if it's on the forum, I wouldn't know it. But a couple of guys are complaining about the VNAV in the Zibo, and I sent a message to some of them that they need to send me their SimBrief OFP. Then I can fly the same route and see what I can see. But anyway, we'll keep our eye on, you know, how it performs here. I haven't physically really noticed a major train smash yet, so if you guys know of anything, let me know. Yeah, Robert, thank you for joining, man. You go, Dave, you go. Yeah, I'd love to see these places in the real world, but, you know, me typically, I'll obviously try and time it the first time, you know, when the big impressions are made, to go during summertime, so you don't have to, you know, worry about the darkness like this. But anyway, all part of the fun, I suppose. So let's quickly just see what happened. Okay, the alignment is done. Most of everything here is done. Let's just close our guards. Right, let's load this OFP, see if we've got the correct one. Alright, let's activate this thing. Let's get going. As a matter of interest, that's the flight map, so it's just over an hour, I think, in total with block time. I'm not sure. Sounds about right.
Ground cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Yeah, not many waypoints in this flight plan. And then we're going to turn finals there. And we have it looks cool. Right, so it's obviously still loading, so let's use our loading facility. Hey Sid, welcome. Yes, yeah, my slot that I was allocated is 1640 Zulu. Then I'm going to leave the airport. I'm just checking the meter here. I don't see any precipitation. There's no icing, but it's -8. It's very cold. Right, that we can do later. We'll just hang tight for a minute or two. I'm in my different X-plane, so my timings and everything need to be set again.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Wow, let me quickly have a look. Sorry, I need to check my notes. Let's quickly go have a look. Ah, okay. I've chosen ESSA, so I'm going to fly out that way. Stockholm, Arlanda. Where are you flying to, Sid?
Guys, the wheels on board.
Okay. Okay, good stuff.
Captain has turned on the fastest seatbelt sign. We do ask that all passengers take your seat at this time and please fasten your seatbelt. Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Dave, no, I sent Zibo all the information, but he has not responded back. So what I'll do is I'll put the cruise winds in when I'm at cruise already, or obviously I'll have to fix it, you know. So, but I haven't heard from him personally. He got all the details, so you know he'll probably fix it before the next release anyway. I'm sorry we have to sit and wait now for this counter, but I'll remember to fix it next time. In fact, while we're sitting here, I might as well go fix it now, just so I don't forget it. Realism. No, I haven't. I haven't spoken to you, Janie, in quite a while. We did speak about other stuff just briefly the other day, but no, not that day. Dave, one of the things I'm not sure if I should tell you, but I feel like I want to tell you. They were waiting for Laminar and Explain 1208 before they do much. Okay, they've patiently been waiting because they've lost a lot of money and time chasing their tail. Okay, and one of the things is they said they're literally just waiting for a stable platform, you know, so they'll probably start updating all the chart design stuff pretty soon now. Rob, this heart is in the place. Let me go to YouTube self and see what you're saying. Now, I don't know the exact timings, and I haven't seen what Richard wrote in the EFP guide, if he did make mention of the exact timings, but yeah. There are quite a few things that work on 3-minute times inside of the Zibo mod, so I won't be surprised if it works that way too, but I'm not sure on the exact timings. I've never sat and measured them. Almost done. Right, let me start the APU while we wait.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
Before start procedure.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in.
Before start procedure.
Ground cockpit, tow is driving up.
Right, let's get going. Oh, you can go.
Before start procedure complete. Ready for pre-flight procedure. Ready for before start checklist.
Right, looks lovely. Looks like we have a plan. We can go. Right, 5.6.
Okay, all doors and hatches were closed, ready to connect.
Steven. Wow. That's a story and all of that. Alright, let's see. Here goes the nose lift.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
This time we mustn't be asleep. We must tell her to start number 1 sooner. Otherwise she forgets, like last time.
N2. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine. N2.
There we go.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Starter cutout. Engine start procedure complete.
Before taxi procedure.
Before taxi procedure. Before taxi procedure complete. I am ready for before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist.
So is disconnected and
Generators.
bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left.
On.
We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Probe heat.
Thank you, Mr. Pushback guy.
On. Anti-ice. Wing anti-ice off.
Yeah, we're going to set the wing,
Engine anti-ice off.
engine anti-ice on,
Isolation valve.
just to make sure we don't get into
Auto.
problems.
Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall.
Ooh, I have not checked it. Now I have.
Checked. Auto brake. Rejected takeoff. Engine start levers. Flight control.
Checked.
Checked. Flaps.
Yeah, I'm just hitting it now to get through her, but
Ready
I'm
for
going to
before
lift it
taxi
again.
procedure. Flaps 5 set.
Was I
Flaps 5
supposed to
set.
taxi with
Green
them
light.
up in
Detent.
conditions like this?
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist complete.
Okay. Now we must just
Ready for
remember to
taxi.
set it when we want to take off. So there's our anti-ice stories coming on. Taxi light. Parking brake off. Check the MCP works. Takeoff config on will sound because
Flaps
there
up
is
and set.
no flaps. It's not our taxi. Suppose I need to get the airport chart on my screen, otherwise I'm gonna be stuck because I'm not very familiar with this airport. Nice to follow green lights, but it might not take me to where I thought I was going.
Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff.
Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Right, I want to display something to just demonstrate something to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the wing anti-ice on. So we're not really supposed to take off with it, but I want to show you the safety feature. The moment we're going to hit, I think, Toga, that thing's going to kick out. Anyway, so there was somebody that wanted to know more about it in the week, and that's it.
Approaching 1-1.
Yeah, Linda works very well if you use her correctly, and she's got her days and she's got her moments. Typical woman some days, but she's actually really good. And the newer one is even better, but we just don't have the newer one for the Zibo mod yet.
On runway 11, flaps.
Thank you very much. Here comes my flaps. I'll just slowly taxi into position. Oh, it's coming down.
Flaps 5 set.
Right. Flaps is now set. Let's see if we can stabilize these engines.
Stabilized.
Right, Toga. Okay, so it's still on. Let's see when it kicks it out. There's got to be a
Takeoff
time that it
thrust
kicks
set.
it out. And if it doesn't,
80
it's
knots.
about the bug.
Throttle hold.
So I have to fix that. Till then. Maybe it's the weight on wheels switch.
V1. Rotate.
It's the
Positive
switch,
rate.
you heard it click. Gear is up, and there you go. See, automatically it kicks out. Nice safety feature that. And there's command A.
Acceleration altitude.
Dean, no, you have to buy her separately. It's made by a third-party commercial design crew, and you get Linda from the Org store, the Explain store. Hello, Uncle John.
I'll give up.
What happened?
Flaps 1 set.
Oh, you mean the sleep?
Down.
I've tried to sleep for about an hour, but I'm just too uncomfortable, so I've got back up.
Okay. No, I just lost my autopilot again.
Seriously?
Yeah, I just kicked out. I don't know why. It goes through stages. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
I've had that happen to me. It just drops out, but when I've got mine geared up to my yoke, and I just press the button again and it's engaged.
Yeah.
You're not streaming, are you?
Yeah. I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, apologies, gentlemen. Sorry to have interrupted.
No problem.
Approaching transition.
Nice to see you in the safe room.
Yeah. So I
Transition
spoke to
altitude.
Reinhard on WhatsApp just now,
Flaps
Uncle
up
John,
and
before
set.
the stream started. He says they took a wrong road, so they're like 40 minutes delayed.
Okay.
But he says he loves the trip. He's seeing places and things he never knew, you know.
When did they get on the road? Any idea?
Sorry, I think you're using the wrong mic or not speaking into it again. Say again.
Here we go. When did he start the trip?
20 past 4 this morning, local.
Okay. And he's already down by George.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they were. If you look at the picture I sent you, they're just behind George.
Yeah, I looked at it.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off. Logo lights switches off.
That's actually interesting. I was checking on the speed restriction. That speed restriction that's in the legs page is not on the charts. It's just assumed it.
So you haven't advertised this in time to flight.
Uncle John, can you try fix your mic? I'm really struggling to hear you. In Discord, just put it on the right mic. I know we changed it the other day and you didn't change anything, but either that or you're talking too close to it or away from it because it's really not clear. Hello, Louis.
Is that any better?
It is better. I don't know what you changed, but maybe you're just looking at it. So ask again.
You haven't advertised this in my plan flight.
No, this is just a spur of the moment thing. About an hour ago, I decided to quickly do this flight. You want the details?
Well, I'd be interested to know where you're flying from too.
Okay, I'll copy it here from my description under the video. Give me a second.
Well, I'll need to go to YouTube.
No, you don't. I'm going to put it in planned flights.
Oh, sorry, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, sure.
Flying from Alta to Rovaniemi.
Okay. I don't think I've ever done that one. ENAT.
Yeah. We haven't done as a group. We fly from the airport a little bit more west than ENAT, but I mean, this poor little red line is there on the map, and I thought, we need to turn it green, So I thought, okay, let's do it a bit different. I'll fly there. And then the scheduled flight for this evening is from Rovaniemi to Stockholm, Arlanda.
Okay, and you're going to drop that into here as well?
Yeah. Louis, I'm not sure. Zibo is trying to iron out, between him and Twixter, they're trying to iron out the things for X-Plane 12 at this moment. That's where their focus is. Once they get a gap, they'll update the X-Plane 11.1 again, but there's no ETA that I'm aware of.
You tested anything in particular with them?
No, I called it a repositioning flight just to get my aircraft into position for tonight's flight.
Okay.
My time slot that was booked is for 16:40 Zulu at Rovaniemi, where I need to take off from then.
Okay.
Hello, Alex. And so that speed restriction should go away now. Welcome back. Now you can sit and relax.
You're not on real time, are you, Nico?
I am.
Are you?
Yep, it's pitch dark black up in the north, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, this is real time. Look, there's the... Oh, let me just get the mouse in there. Look, there's the last bit of sun. See?
Gotcha. EFRO. Okay.
Rovaniemi. The last 3-4 years we've flown into Rovaniemi every year, but I decided this year I'm going to fly out of it. That's Reinhard. Let's see what he says.
He's arrived.
No, he's still on the road. He just sent me a picture. He's showing me the sea. He's sitting there, enjoying himself, sending me this picture of the sea, basically saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wish you were, yeah. Look what look what I have and you don't got it.
I bet you wish you were there.
Oh, I promise you. Uncle John.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to be very careful how I say this.
Okay.
The railroad system in South Africa came back online for, let's call it, tourists. So you can travel between Joburg and Durban from the 8th of December and back, obviously Joburg, Durban and back. And then the Cape Town route already opened. I think it's already opened. What's today's date? It's the 3rd. No, that one opens the 6th. Okay, so sorry about my date mix-up. But if you go to Durban, you can actually put your car on the train as well. So you can travel down and use your own car. You don't have to rent a car. But you have no idea how ridiculously cheap the train ride is to go down there. It's crazy cheap. So I said to the family, maybe next year we must do that. You know, jump on the train, put the car on, and go.
Yeah.
Hello, Thunder. Right, so we're still climbing. Let's release the cabin. Get some light on the subject here. Not too much. This explain lighting is ridiculous. I can't hear a word you say.
And if I'm awake, I'll be there.
Cool.
EFRO, going to 7.
Yeah, check, that's local time. 15:39. That's same as us then. Okay. Hey, Lawrence. No, I haven't spotted him yet, eh? He's still in stealth mode. Dave, I don't mind day or night. What I do mind is the transition period between dusk and dawn. You know, that transition period, like now. See, all the lights are on, but it has no effect in the cabin. It's like, I mean, you don't even have to switch it on, you know. It doesn't change anything, which is ridiculous. It's stupid. I mean, even my flashlight, I've put the flashlight on. Even the flashlight is not shining. I've tried white, I've tried red. There's nothing. It's crazy.
Need to do a reboot because the back is broken.
Okay.
1000 to level off.
Uh, 1207, Laurie. And X-plane is just frozen up. My X-plane's not moving. If it crashes now, I'm going to be seriously upset.
Problem is, why is it likely to crash?
Uncle John, the only thing I can think of is that it's downloading a new tile for Auto for XP. The only process really running in the background here.
It should crash it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it downloads it in advance.
Well, it's supposed to. There, it's actually continued. So I don't know why it froze up, but it just went and stood still there for a second.
Okay.
My 1208 RC1 also performs really well, but I didn't feel like flying it today. I was just wanting to fly the other one. Right, okay. We are at the top, and look where our top of descent is. Man, this is a short flight. My goodness. Okay, wait. Route legs. Route data. Wind request. I don't think it's going to find anything, to be honest, because the top of descent is before the next waypoint. Ooh, just one. It just got one. Right, okay, so we know. Next page, forecast, request. So let's go to weather. We have a -11, gentlemen. -11.
Ready for descent procedure.
Okay, and there's snow in the meter. Oh my goodness! -25. -11. No, sorry, we look at the QNH. 1016. So 7. What's that? Right, so we're going to say medium poor. Make the aircraft realize there's a bit of a problem. Currently we've got -11 altitude. This airport is 643. Right, look at that temperature compensation, 709. Ooh, I just kicked the yoke. Just check if the autopilot is on or off. No, it's off. Sorry.
You're very sensitive, isn't it?
Yeah, you just touch it when it goes. Right, okay, so now let's go back to the legs page. I just touched it with my knee. There we go, there's our compensated altitudes. Perfect. Perfect. 1016. ABC 896. 96. Guys, I'll look at the text in chat just now. Give me a second. I need to obviously just concentrate here to set a few things, and then I'll be back chatting with you guys. Right, LPV, there we go. Alright, okay, so let's get back. Actually, red. Let's go. I had to delete my Explain 11, Dave, because of this AMD graphics. It just doesn't work, man. It doesn't work proper at all. Yeah, 1155 was a good one. Yes. What the heck is that? Oh, you need to follow me closely, Dave. Okay, what basically happens is in cold temperatures, the barometer doesn't work as great, right? So what happened is in the old NGs, old aircraft, there was like a table and you had to calculate and then adjust the altitudes, because if you do not do that, you're going to have a problem. So in the approach, especially when you've got terrain, it's imperative that you adjust the altitudes in your legs page, which the aircraft now does automatically if you fill in all the right blanks, so that it will keep you high enough and out of the danger zone so you don't fly into the terrain basically, or the trees or the whatever is going to be in your way. And so it's a nice neat new feature that's actually been in for quite a few months already, but because it was summer we didn't really use it or showcase it, but it's there. It's definitely there now. So if you go to your legs page like I did now, when you've got a little star in front, you'll see there's an altitude added, a slight bit of altitude. So whatever the difference is between the barometer reading and what it should be is compensated for. That's all. So Ropov, to give you an idea, let me just show you the Navigraph chart here. Ropov, we're supposed to be at 2,500, but because it's now compensated, look, it's added 182 feet because of the temperature problem to the 2,500 that it's added.
Approach top of descent. Okay. Hello, Tommy. Nope. In extremely high temperature places, there are other ways of doing it. I'm not sure they're going to use the same system, but then again, I haven't tried it. The last time we did the hot and high conditions, okay, Zibo actually gave us this thing, and now you can't see it, and I can't show you with the light. Okay. There we go, high altitude landing. There's a button there, somewhere there. So I can't see it now. It's too dark. This high altitude landing thing, there's a button that you need to press to activate it. And that is for the people in the back, your customers, so that they don't die, and so that everything in the whole pressurization system is then equipped and set up for the hot and high conditions. But now that you mention it, we didn't have this function in the aircraft when we did those high altitude hot and high condition challenge tour. So we must actually go try it, and then I'll ask the real pilots if it will do the opposite, because yeah, it's not a dumb question. I didn't even think about it because I'm fixated on this thing for the high altitude, and there it's thinking again. Okay. And not so much the compensation over here. We have to try it. We have to try it. Okay, so I don't know what these guys on Facebook are complaining about. I'm on path. I don't have a problem in my descent at all. I'm a bit fast, but I don't have a problem with my path. It definitely works. No idea. Dave, just to come back to your question, I was told that this facility for temperature compensation is for cold conditions and below 16 degrees Celsius. Okay, but I'll find out the rest for you, because that could be a very interesting question at the end of the day. You're welcome, Tommy. Yeah, it just corrupted the file somewhere, so by replacing it, it's fine. Edit Center, good afternoon. Welcome. So look, the darker it becomes, the more we move towards the night. Look how the lights all of a sudden start to shine. You see, now we can start to see additional light in the cockpit. But for the last half an hour during the transition period, you could do nothing.
That sounds right, definitely.
I'm guessing you're saying it needs to be fixed, something like that. So yeah, I agree with you.
Not bright enough, is it, Nico?
No, it's crap. Yeah, Dave is correct. We're flying X-plane 12. Look how these panels are starting to illuminate now. See? All over. See it all over. The light, it's like the light has no effect on the cockpit for a period. Hello, Jerry.
Flight level 100, landing lights switches on.
Right, so now it's attention paying time. My son and the rest of the gang just arrived at the sea. They're happy. I can relax, so they're not in the car on the road anymore. And we have to worry about all these minus temperatures and the snow and everything else over here. Yeah, Stephen, I don't think there is such a thing. I've never heard of it. I guess the guys would have told me if there was. But it's an interesting question. I just think I need to ask, to see if there is something like that. But what we do have in the Zibo is the high altitude pressurization system. Because when you go fly in all those high altitude mountain airstrips in Peru, the Andes Mountains and places like that, and you have a density altitude of 14,000 foot, if you don't have the proper pressurization system, you're not going to get far. In the simulator we can pretend, we just close our eyes and we pretend we can do it. But in reality, that's what you need. Look, my flashlight's all of a sudden also working. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, your big troubles is not so much the 45 degrees. It's when it's 45 degrees and the airport is already at 12,000 foot. Then you've got this hell of a density altitude problem. I mean, if you get out of your aircraft, you walk around as crew, you walk around with oxygen. It's crazy, some of these places, man. And that's why Zibo put this thing in here for us. So it's an option in the EFB, by the way. You have to go enable it, otherwise you won't have it. It's just like buying from Boeing. All Boeings don't come with it. They have to be purchased. Yeah, cool, Stephen. No, thank you for your input. This is clouds that's being illuminated, but we need to keep an eye on the wings, and we can't even see the wings. So just for good measure, let's just throw in the wing anti-ice for a few seconds. Clouds are gone. Look, we don't really. They're higher than us. We don't really see them in front of us.
Flaps 1 set. Flaps 5 set.
How's that possible? Oh, my bad. The brain's fast asleep. Now I'm awake. 25. You go. Right, speed brake can be stowed. We can arm the speed brake. Auto brake is armed. Flaps is 5. Cabin is secured. Get rid of that one. Okay, we've got some more clouds. Hello, HD. Welcome, welcome. Nasty weather, nasty. LPV
1000 to level off.
I don't see any LPV indication here apart from just the code. There's no anticipation cues or anything.
We actually selected. Oh no, yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah. That must be a bug.
Radio
59,760. Ah, there's the problem. 59,762. There.
Check. There you go. There you go.
Ah, problem exists between chair and keyboard. $59,762. The other side had it correct.
Flaps 15 set.
Can't fly radar.
Yeah. That's the
Cabin
one,
crew,
Alex.
Take your seats, prepare for landing. Flaps 30 set.
Thank you, Tommy.
Ready for landing checklist.
Now I've got the sun in the real world coming right over my screen into my eyes. Now I've got to move my chair.
feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
Approaching 03.
Hold on to the autopilot just a wee while longer.
500. Cleared to land runway 03.
Approaching precision height. 300. Minimums. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse unlocked. Speed brake up.
Ailerons into the wind, kicking to the right. Trying to hold the center line. Oops, too much, too much. Right. Too much.
60 knots.
Stop. I'm a speed cop. You have to listen to
Great
me.
landing.
Stop.
You are professional.
Oh, that must have sounded so annoying. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, but I feel better now. Oh my goodness, yeah, the ice, it does not make for good taxi, I promise you, and good stopping and good turning. Oh my goodness. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Now that's one of the reasons I kept my reversers on until I was fully in control of the aircraft, because I just saw and felt this thing ain't stopping proper. Thank you guys, thanks for the the nice landing comments.
After landing, procedure complete.
Whew. Make sure we've got it under control. Okay, it can stay. We don't need those ones. Let's see what the wings look like. Okay, the wings are not iced up, so that's cool. Right, now it's this excruciatingly slow taxi.
Box up and set.
Thank you, Alex. Need my chart to see where the heck I'm going. Yeah, you've got to fly it and work it and drive it when you're on the ground then. Phew. Man, I'm glad you guys were here to experience this with me. So in approximately 2 hours time we will fly out of here, and some of you will at least come and attend that flight as well. That's going to be a real flight ops IVAO event. I think they call it the RFE Christmas fly in, fly out. So hope to see you guys then again. Yeah, no, absolutely. Cheers, Robert. Yeah, I've got a strange sense of humor. It's good to meet somebody that understands it. Mohammed, if your computer can handle it, yes. Yes, it is. And if you look at what Zibo and us guys here have accomplished with the Zibo mod, if you're into the Boeing 737-800, we've taken it next level, man. This thing is phenomenal. Andy, I don't know why. Sounds good, Mohammed. Then you're going to love the Explain 12 one. So like I say, if your computer can handle it, and if you still want to try it, by all means do it. Also remember, there's a price increase for Explain 12 on the 1st of January, so please buy it now. You know, even if you don't use it immediately, you know, be kind to your pocket, because the next time you're going to try buy it next year, it's going to be $80 instead of $60. So just bear that in mind as well. And obviously you can download for free the demo from the Explain site, you know, so go check it out, see if you like it. I miss my Rovaniemi scenery. In Explain 12 there just isn't scenery yet.
Okay, everything's occupied, sir.
Uncle John?
Gate 7 occupied.
Gate 7 is occupied, okay. Yeah, I'm not online, so I can't see you. They've actually got ATC that the real world event is already running there, so I didn't fly online. Yeah, so tonight we're gonna have to do full winter ops. We're gonna have to look at de-icing and everything. Brake set. No, it's the wrong button. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
See, look how bright
Ready
this
for shutdown procedure.
cockpit is now with the lights. Even if you switch it off, look how nice and bright it is. It's crazy that they just don't depict properly in that dead man zone between dusk and dawn.
Shutdown procedure complete.
Thank you, Linda.
Ready for shutdown checklist.
And there you go. All the stairs and the little guys. Man, they're brave. Look at them. They don't even have a jersey on. Look at that. They must be from Africa, I promise you. I saw a picture this morning of a South African walking in London, and he's got his shorts on with his valley shoes, and everybody else is all freezing to death. I don't know, some of these guys don't feel the cold, man. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for sharing the time with me. I'm going to be back, like I said, in approximately 2 hours. I need to leave here at 1640 Zulu. So I'm going to arrive here like probably 1600 or 1610. And, you know, then, you know, if you guys can make it, fantastic. Hello, Steve. Rock solid. No, fantastic. Excellent, Steve. Yeah, I think I need a nap too. Go quickly just relax for an hour or two, and then we'll talk later. Cheerio, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.